asebalimi y'umucukisi ase nyumba ya Market Plaza irange na Uhuru Plaza Chinsa gechinde nigochire asemeche ya Nyakoe ensemo ya Kiogi Junction na boigo asumuchukil Goris mbabwati special offer bwono asebali bakolire ekerasigia form 4 mwakere simi umu manager Rocky Driving School. Wiyake gimo mwanchu murigiri ya television ya Ndizi TV nigo charage Chinsa Isato ejire Chinsa chiro gongoru Afrika ya mocha ekero na indi tukumiri na gaga semese yao yubwanchi tekigima yumurubelio Ekeumbu gochakira Chinsa Isato chibuka Chinsa isano chubutuko obwale robnere butambe kira lituko lya Jumamosi byamano kigimo mwanchu murigiri asoko boko kuri yemerobeli yitoko lya kiete abo mambia goikabono Biamono kegimana inde sogo twali bakali otuligeria semitandao yeito ya Ndizi TV News Digital semelia Facebook na bogo YouTube Ndizi TV News. Asebali bakonyora bakali kogenda semutandao oito www.ndizitv.net na kuligeria alitwabekira roro na bogo no bukonyora libaga elio kuligeria television live Chinsa 24 elio kwemanyaria agendrete gokorekana ekerole isiko yorogonkorwo Gusii gusegotebekana buna ensengi makigima nabo konyora yubano asenchira erendonge kigima biamono kigima mwanchu muriria abasaki baito nigo bakire Chinsemo na kwenekia buna bakoreteira mangana magia asenchirengi ya kigima elio goikiria abu asusraste ime yenyumba yao biamono kigima bono mangana magia gochakale sege kagetali getambe kurende onyore buna kero liabere litukulia Jumamosi nigo tokumerana naye asomurobelio bwa mangana amagia na boigo kengesigia kabere tomanyago soa ase omurobelio Ekeumbu kigima biamono kigima litukolia lero nigo ndena bageni bane kigima mugeni umutangani nigakoro kwa Honorable Damaris Nyanchoka uyu nigare nominated MCA kurase kia makilia kia UPA nerebono ngiwete oikire ase nyomba kigima na nigo tugochia kuyarigania nere ekero chiragire Chinsa chiriseto nenu sugoro tumanyigo so asomurobelio Ekeumbu ime kigima na bwigo mogeni ukabere niga kuru kwa Honorable Dolphina Bwari oyo niga kuru kurase kia makilia kia UPA wonsha ubabere nigo bakuru kurwa ase bunge ose county assembly ye county ya Kisii bono mwanchu murigeria tagete obera bukigima kiara tuyariganirie na boigo twabere ange kigima ngende semo ya kabere ginkoirana tuchaka mangana magia senchira yobokirano Biamono kigima mwanchu murigeria biamono kigima ase okwirina gocha sende elioto skebosio na mangana magia senchira yobokirano inyorati njebweka na otrena Joshua Auta uyo koletera mangana magia senchira yomunwa bwebimanyiririo gotigana na yubono nigotogoso ye maseyemo soroboti rutangani asa mangana magia yomurobelio Ekeumbu yitukulia Jumamosi ya lero magega yoko baseke gambero guseki nako baseke gambero asika kemia ke 5 ekine ke ya mubwatranetio mubunge bwe constituency ya Bobasi omoske Innocent Obiri ni gobono gya tokire gose atokire buna tabwate mamocho andonse ayunko bwate kana no kuna chuo ko bete ko korekana litukolie goro ase omo chief magistrate Nathan Luther ayo aganetie gosate bete buna Obiri ni go tabwate mamocho ande onse aya magega yoborori obwabete bokorwe gwa bosio bwekigambiro ase boyo yatebekanire buno munyanyimbo Charles Nyakweba nerebono talinge na mamocho ande onsi babirabuo nigo basoretwe asogo segeta gisegi asenseme mo imeye constituency ya Bobasi ase ensemo yekware yalinge koywa musakito Brighton Makori na bwatoroboti oruo asinchira yobikirano
There's no evidence on record that was tendered by the witnesses in support of this charge, and therefore it cannot stand. In totality, I therefore find that the prosecution has not proved all the charges against the accused persons beyond any reasonable doubt, and I proceed to acquit them under section 215 CPC.
Okubono na kuokonachwa kwanyarde gokonachwa sekigambero ime yomo chubusongo okwanyarde gokonachwa na Chief Magistrate Nathan Ruther oibono otebire buna omo bunge obubasi Innocent Obiri nigo are omosibore koru asama mojo anyarde kagosoerwa ase miaka 5 ya etire.
Any securities deposited in court will be released to the depositors.
Kolengana no Obiri nigaterina nigetari ngegasirahisi asokoba nekina ase miaka 5 ya etire.
It has been a long journey and nobody has influenced it, and I had no doubt in the judiciary, and they have arrived at a fair judgment on this matter, which I did no crime at all.
Waigobiri nigahote abuna nigabantu batagete kumtumeka ekina ende banyare bakumukiri asokorera ababasi amagenderero na gukwana aliagendete kubalenga kurwa nene kurwa sensemeri ya Nyamunema.
This was the first time in my life that I was arrested and I slept in the cell. The matter goes back. My constituency, there was a quarry being mined by blasting. I maintain as a conservator that blasting is also practical, is something banned inside residential areas because it has a very big impact on people and their property. And blasting was being done and people died out of that blasting. A lot of property was damaged out of that blasting. And as an area member of parliament, I had nothing else to do other than to protest on their behalf. I was arrested in the most dehumanizing conditions, put in the dirtiest cells, but I bore with it and I'll bear with it again for the defense of my people. I must note that the owners of the quarry were the powerful people in the government, and they were able to do that, and I must say influence my being charged for the purpose of silencing me. And this is the worst misuse of the judicial system to solve, to show power by those who are the powers that be.
Waigobiri nigasemeruna serikali ibono iregetite gojugutumeka ebigambero asugutaka gukiri bali bagokwana ekene na bali bakurwanira abantu babo.
Must note that we have a new government, and the thing of all the things which the current government has done, it has not gone that direction, which is a heinous direction of using the court and the judicial system to solve these problems or to show power on things which should not be done.
Katwa kigen inomo wakiri orenge asensemo yukumwegerera.
This is a trial that started in May 2018. The charges mainly related to allegations that Mheshimiwa and his security on a certain date in May did two things. One was incitement and two was malicious damage. And thirdly, obstruction.
Waigwa kigen niganyarire kakotogika mbero asoko na jabanyarite bakora bulitko ligoro.
We are therefore very glad that we were able to demonstrate and show to the court, and that the court agreed with us that they were all false, and we maintain our position that indeed there was no basis to have charged the Mheshimiwa and his security. All these were meant to discourage him from doing his work as an MP.
Godibot jigetoseni Ndizi TV ritariane Brighton Makori.
Wanju murigereria gutigana no roboti oruo kurwa se Brighton Makori ko bwatakana ya korekanete agwe miaka 5 ya itire igoro ya mangana yikware asensemo yabo basini gotogosuka bosio na kugenda goikasi county area ya Nyamira. Asitokomanya oromoseki tokurwa se county yo job mange no roboti rukubwatia igoro ya barai ababa wikirana imeje county yo asomurubiri bwo gusangireria asikanisa ya New Dawn SDN semo ya Nyakiore ime ward ya Nyamatuta ebunge ya West Mugirango kati ya bali wikirana enseme yo ngamono moseneta we county yo ya Nyamira musiko kongo mogeni umurai bwabake Stewart Mazayo omo seneta Eddie Okage na boigo mo seneta Ekeumbu aboigo mo MCA bwenseme yo Julius Matwere okwana ni gobono bagikiria enkwana yo omwaziri omuske machogo kubwatekana no bwibi ibwa matemo asechinga kyecho bamubolia gotenena n'ekisukuru cyorogonko rwa Gusii niko boigo ebagania eserikali kurigereria ogo konga kubugima na boigo kwenekia obulendi mborororo Chinsa chonzi boigo nigo bakwanera igoro yuburai bwo mugabana bwe county ya Kisii asebate babuna niko babagosirie balia bagenderete gutumeka abanyanyimbo elio komugosereria omugabana bwe county ya Kisii.
1 minute to appreciate.
Abarai bakisiasa mbaikirana asogosangiriria gwosira ekanisa ya New Dawn Nyakiore egochoka ime wode Abonyamatuta ebunge ya West Mugirango county ya Nyamira.
Mimi nikiangalia nafikiri rais ameamua anataka kufanya saa moja aende nyumbani. Hakuna njia nyingine. Ukitosa mwananchi jibu ni kukutuma nyumbani.
Bakora uno seneta Nyamira Okongo omogeni omuraibu abali no mubaro omoke asebunge Senate Steward Mazayo seneta Okitui Enoch Wambua seneta Omigori Eddie Okech mbamochia omwaziri w'ekisemi Ezekiel Machogu asechinkwana abagakurwa igoro y'obwibi bwa matemwa.
Sababu yeye mtoto wa Kisii ni makosa sana mtoto wa Kisii kuongea vile aliongea kuhusikana na mtihani. Si anatoka hapa ni nyumbani. Nani aibu gani hii anajiletea ndani ya taifa mzima?
Aseba musaba gutenena n'ekisukuru kirime ya Gusii igora amatemwa agendrete na koeneke bunanchiri ko unererigwa.
Kama hii lawama hii ndio lawama kimeelekezewa community wa Kisii. Waziri, usisahau ya kwamba wewe ni Kisii. Usipoletea watu wako, msaada watu wako utatoka mahali nyingine, lakini wewe pia usione kama utapona.
Ensemo yende mbaicanira gukina wekerengo ky'obugima anene mono asokomento w'ekibeza ky'okonyora ebibande n'amasakara ande nagosaba serikali kuirige tambokero kya bwango ilinde gokeya ligo lili obugima.
Kitambulisho hivi unalipa nini? Hata sasa kuacha wale mko na watoto Amerika. Wale mko na watoto Amerika. Ati unataka passport. Pesa inaenda wapi? Hiyo yote sasa inatesa mtu wako chini ama mama yako chini.
Ya kwamba rais anaenda mwelekeo ambao sio, ageuze njia. Ili kila mwananchi aliye hapa ana haki ya kuishi na maisha ya gharama yashuke chini.
Ujue ya kwamba wale watu ambao unanyanyasa ni watu wa Mungu. Na Mungu amekukubalia kukalia kile kiti ambacho umekalia leo, not for yourself, for the sake of his people.
Ensemo y'omuseneta w'ekaunti Nyamira Okongo omogeni nasaba obulendi gochingibwa eyemaga y'ebikoro by'obusalya n'abantu ogusiria amagima abo korrekana ase amatuko abwangoiga.
Kwa hivyo sisi tunamwambia waziri achukue hatua za dharura. Atoe hao maaskari ambao wameshindwa kudhibiti maneno ya usalama katika kaunti yetu ya Nyamira. Hiyo ndio tunaomba kama wananchi wa Nyamira.
Ni kiongozi gitari no mwana nere nganje tsana nya wasabe na ramoisonde ukotomerwa machoni natiko kwikaranza kuti mokobisi yae manya ko wende ndomwa keresi mapema modenga umuntu akashiyo mugusio yo mago twezwa gore ndagana awutoko banaye
nasaba okubwatirana egati abarai bari county Nyamira nobokoreri obuyakurwa se serikali ye county ginko reporter ya Ndizi TV kurwa se county Nyamira Job Maangi
Mwana kigima huyo kurwa Job Maangi kurwa se county ya Nyamira kubatikana no roboti urwo kurwa sensemo ya West Mugirango ime county ya Nyamira gutigana nayo Igo tugurana gwikase county ya Kisii asitokomanya oromusakito Brighton Makori no roboti ronde kubwatekana no mo county commander bw'abanyimbo kurase county ya Kisii oyonekwa okubwatewa azokubwato gwikigali Isato ekyo kyakagire gotwara enyesore wetania chikilo chimia isano asensemo ya muticho ayamagega yabumenyi benseme yugwa ko roboti utyase kiombekelia ky'abanyimbo ba DCI abubono ba soka asobongo gigima na gwikira igali yo yasaregete mbarabare asebara ekionekerenga kiria giokurwania mariogo yogotindia ayikonyora arengikwena no guchia sensemo ya South Mugirango Brighton makori no roboti orwo
ekerokeri serikali egendete kurwania mariogo atanjiri niko bono abantu batano banyari kubyara sensemo ya Nyamarambe anenekero batoka ninyasore asibona abanyanyimbo kurwa senseme yo bacha kirobotugi buna umunyanyimbo monene ase county Kisii Judge Kases agotoerera.
We received this morning at around 7:30 in the morning. We received information from our informers that some vehicles were sighted. Some were 3 vehicles, motor vehicles, and they were suspected of carrying cannabis sativa bank. So our officers were able to move swiftly, and the 3 motor vehicles were found. One of them had a mechanical problem, and the other motor vehicle was trying to tow this other motor vehicle.
Enda nigo Kases anyareka abuna chigali chiabwatinya sore jino jojo nigo janyara chiko naligwa ekerojire ase ketuo kyabanyanyimbo Nyamarambe.
2 motor vehicles, a registration number KBY 313D Nissan X-Trail was carrying a cannabis sativa of weighing about 189 kilograms, and the other KBQ 371 U Toyota Klugler was carrying 399 kilograms of cannabis sativa. So the other one is KCY 080Y.
Boigo nigamendirmna obotukyo botindi nigo bwacha kiwe asekageire gatia abanyanyimbo ase county Kisii na barabona barabe nigo bagwesona ni ase oboni obu wenyasore.
So far we have managed to arrest 5 suspects who are in custody, and we are still carrying out more investigation to know who are involved. From an information that we have at hand is that not verifiable, is that some of our officers might be involved in this trafficking.
Boigo nigo Kases anyaririga kobori abamenyi be county Kisii wakugeturi no roboti anekrobaro de bikorbunebyo asamendiruna ondeta yogo chigotiwa kerara toekane gakorobosali buna obwo.
And we are telling members of public that nobody will be spared. Whoever is involved will carry his own cross. Nobody will be spared in this war against drugs or substance abuse. So we are still following those leads, and whoever will be found will be dealt with according to law.
Nigo amendirmna asamatuko amaiga ngimiti nyebere nigo bakorubo yabibotindi ase county Kisii asenya sore yaberege kobwatwa asiboigo botukibogendete gukorwa ase county eyo.
Miezi miwili iliyopita tumeweza kushika gari kama 3 huko Kenyenya, gari 2, moja aina Prado, ingine pickup ikiwa inasafirisha dawa ya kulevya pia. Na pia majuzi pia tulishika gari ya Probox hapa area ya Ekeumbu ikiwa inasafirisha hiyo madawa. Tunaamini ya kwamba hizi dawa zinazokuwa zimetoka kaunti jirani na pia hii kaunti yetu, lakini hiyo vita tumejitolea kabisa kupigana hiyo vita dhidi ya dawa haramu hiyo bangi, na tutaendelea, na tunaomba wananchi pia watusaidie kama wako na habari yote, watusaidie sababu hizi dawa ndio zimeharibu familia, zimeharibu wananchi wetu na watoto ambao wanaenda shule.
Ngoriboti rigitaseni Candice TV eritariane Brighton makori
Gotigana na roboti uru kubwatikana nesigi yokurwania mariogo yogotindia nigo togoskobosio asumura ibwe kyama kya ODM muske Raila Odinga aberega komochie serikali ya Kenya Kwanza asikalia gote babuna nigo obugima bwabere bogokonga kigima kubwatikana no komentekana kwa ogukina ekwiriguriria maguta nigalengi kuja kwa nayo somo sangirikano yomo bugo cha kyamurobiri obukuri kyabantaba yago chese kyama egya ODM lituko lialero.
The cost of living has gone up. The people of Kenya are suffering. Gharama maisha imepanda. Punda si amechoka, punda ameanguka. Si punda ameanguka. Si punda ameanguka. Lakini tumesema juzi Bwana Ruto aliongea katika bunge. Akaongea juu ya hali ya uchumi katika taifa letu. mingi yale alisema yote ilikuwa ni uongo tupu. Pengine yeye na sijui kama yeye alikuwa nafikiri Wakenya wanaishi katika kule mbinguni kule katika ile nyota inaitwa sijui ni Mars. Manake yale yote ambayo alisema yalikuwa ni uongo tupu. Anasema gharama ya maisha imerudi chini, bei ya unga imerudi chini. Imerudi chini. Sasa nimesema moja ya sababu ya hali ya maisha kukuwa ngumu ni bei ya mafuta. Bei ya mafuta ya petroli. Juzi Bwana Churchill ametangaza ati sasa bei ya mafuta itakuwa shilingi 300 kwa lita. Ati kwa sababu ya vita kule Israel na Palestina. Lakini wiki hii Jumatatu Rais Suluhu wa Tanzania ametangaza kushushwa kwa bei ya mafuta kule Tanzania. Na amesema kwa sababu ya ile vita ya Israel na Palestina gharama ya bei ya mafuta imerudi chini. Watanzania wamerudisha bei ya mafuta chini na shilingi 30 kwa lita ya Kenya. Naona hiyo.
Biamono kigimo mwachumurigali kera to andete gusuka abusio kigima nikobono soroboti oruo komenta kigima chinga kiecho boigo mugabana wi county ya Siaya umuske James Orengo rigo neragania maunchuro lyogo kolekana sensemo Ekeumbu kirikyo bacholi ne chimbebegia IBC elio nalio omerobilio ya bene era chikobage kolekana senchira endonge chinga kicho bacholi obonene obwo bocha bwa kolekana kera chinga ki osekirenga ki ye miaka 5 yailire.
Na kiboko ni kuwa mwanachama halisi ya chama cha ODM. Wa mwisho. Lazima, we are looking for electoral justice. Lazima tuchunguze mambo vile tulipiga kura. Ndio hapo usoni in 2027 tutakuwa na uchaguzi ya haki na ukweli. We do not want an IBC ambao imechaguliwa na Ruto. Tunataka IBC ya Wakenya wote. Wale wanajaribu kutusi Raila Amolo Odinga, sisi tunapatia hao onyo ya kwamba kutoka sasa hatutakubali kamwe wengine kuwa na tabia na mazoea ya kumtusi kiongozi wetu Raila Amolo Odinga. Na wengi walipatiwa wadhifa na Raila Amolo Odinga. Sasa hatutaki mchezo, hatutaki upuzi, tunataka Kenya iwe nchi ambayo ina heshima.
Biamono kigima kera tutigaleta sogoroboti uruboigo mubunge muske Opio Wandai ni gonera kwanera igoro yugutingia obokoreri bw'ikyama kya ODM Chinsemo au imeyense ya Kenya nigai ni kia guchia egutwara gikaro nababwatani bonsi bw'ikyama ikyo titariki 12 cy'umutinyi kominomo umwako yo igai meyo mu cyo Nairobi elio kwenekia buna bonsi babiri bagosoa ase ekyama kyo ekya ODM.
Today we are here in Siaya for a purpose. From Siaya today, we are going to embark on a journey for ODM to reclaim its rightful position as the most progressive political movement, not only in Kenya, but in the entire East and Central Africa region. That ODM is going to take its rightful position and is going to prepare itself to face off with any opponent, with any enemy, with any adversary, whenever and wherever election shall be called. UDA must know that it is very useless here in Siaya. And ODM as the majority party, as the ruling party, must control everything. Okamano. KANU was then the ruling party, and for 10 years, since 1992 until the year 2002, KANU was in power, but our people here refused to budge. In the same manner, we are going to refuse to budge. We are going to reject UDA in all its shades and forms. Issue of the membership recruitment that we launch here today. It must be the responsibility of every MCA. It must be the responsibility of every MP, every senator, and every governor in their jurisdictions to lead this exercise.
Uyamono kegima mulikyo butambe kurase wizara yegisemi Belio Kipsang niga tebire buna matemwa KCPE nigara chie konyara gucarukirwa abwango iganda boigo nigo barachekweneke buna nigo akobwato kwa asubwango kigima magega yesuguku elio ko abaibuliri bagali saine elio kwerobelia nakweneke buna nigo kero mwaka kuchiko chaka bagojugo soa gusabarukiwo kuchiko soa asijiskuru kolende nigo atebiruna oboroka goseniga kirimbiye mono aborokigwa balia bagendere tokora matemwa asabaganiriye kutwara no moyomiya ekira matemwa yu kirasiye 12 agenderete.
We have started marking KCP so that we can be able to release these results in good time to allow us to place our children in schools, so that as they go into Christmas, as they do then all the celebrations that they are there, they are aware that they have responsibilities to take care of in January, because they will have known the schools their kids have been placed, what the fees expectations are, and all that. But I want to say and really thank our teachers. We have already thanked our primary school heads when they were in their meeting in Mombasa, because they did a fantastic job. That I would want to say. Our colleagues and in government, the Ministry of ICT and Ministry of Interior, they have done a wonderful job. Mainly our colleagues who manage the technology part of life, the Ministry of ICT, they have really done a good job. They have been able this time to neutralize the social media. If I call them traffickers, I think I'll be using the right word. This time they have been neutralized. If you are able to go to some of their sites, they are totally frustrated because they cannot get anything. Because our colleagues in the ICT sector, the community.
Omuriki obutambe kurwase wizara y'obusombi Joseph Mbugua nigonere akwanirigoro yemechandelia bagwetera anemonokero bakora obusombi bukoira matemo igwikasi gisukuru chinga kichembure nyinge egenderete gutwa okwana nigo atebirumne serikali nigebegerete emerobilio emenene y'obutubimeki bw'echindege elikonekia mna matemo yuanyari gwika Chinsa mochiria kitarigweteka ekerembura ya ture nabo igo chibara chabeire yose chikurwa na mararo abe gakoboneka.
Wakati huu ambapo mtihani huu wa kitaifa unaendelea, kusema ukweli tumepatwa na hii janga la mvua kuwa nyingi na pia ni baraka. Mvua ni baraka kwa wakulima wetu na wengine ambao tunaitarajia. Lakini pia wakati wa mtihani changamoto kubwa vile mtihani unafika kwa mashule ndio wanafunzi waweze kujikakamua na wafanye vilivyo kwa mtihani yao. Tuko na changamoto kubwa sana wakati huu kwa sehemu zingine ambazo barabara ziko na charge kidogo, lakini kama serikali tunaendelea na kujaribu kuwashikilia kule ambapo madaraja imeharibika, kujaribu kufuata alternatives kule ambapo tunaweza pata diversion, kule ambapo hatuwezi. Serikali yenyewe imepeana hata utumizi wa mandege ndio wanafunzi waendelee na mtihani kwa njia ambayo inafaa. Lakini tunatarajia mvua ikipungua kule ambapo tumeathirika kwa barabara zetu na madaraja, tutajaribu kukarabati ndio tukifika muhula mwingine tuwe usafiri uko sawa na sambamba. Serikali iko ngangari na inafuatilia yale ambayo inafanyika katika hii nchi yetu, na watahakikisha ambao wameathirika pia watafuatwa na sheria ndio tumalize hii ufisadi kwa masomo.
Kigimo mwanchu murigereria kerondo chichasire gwikajida ikemerongo etato igoro ye Chinsa Isato chubo tukovalera gwikira gabo nongo butorera mangana mayesenchira ilyo bwikiranu chikoroga bono chidakankigo chirobusyo nigoto chwasaso murubilyo bwe Ekeumbu asintunde yakabere kigima kolendo inyolenga unanagote ya bulitangani bageni bahane nigo bale Honorable Damaris Nyanchoka uyo nigare nominated MCA kurase kiama kia UPA na indeni gare omokonyi ase buraiburia wikiama kia UPA kaite nkombe kale bia ekero agochikuika gase message na boiko mwishimiwa Dolphine Bwari nere niga kurwa sikiama kia UDA elibono tonyale gukwanira mirobirie menge iliyegendrete na boiko siasa chigendrete ime county ya Kisii na mangana nda mange kupotekana aliyegendrete okolekana imeyense ya Kenya bono muno mwanchu murigeria tigangiriri bageri ugwakira ngambia muno esemeria yumono wimanyiro nigo twalengena Joshua Auta na Petra Mokire ne togendrete ko banere goika Chinsa isano chubutu ko bwalero kero togendrete nensemeria ya kabire ya omurubirio bw'Ekeumbu tigatugirane asobwango kigima elio togendere busyo no murubirio yo kira bageni bane bagendrete goika ase studio.